Hey guys, so what we've got today is we've got a chipper, and yes, it looks intimidating, right? But it's nowhere near as bad as you actually think. Now, I know with a lot of our workouts, we've been getting all the teenagers, myself, Robbie and Maddie to do some. Today, I've invited the old squad, the old farts. We've got John here and our lovely residential dinosaur, Roger. Right? So these are our lovely old men of the dojo at a young age of 50 and at a young age of 53 million years old. Right? So they're going to be doing this today. Now, if these boys are able to complete this, parents, you've got no excuse at this point. Right? Get yourselves up, even if you have to drag your children along with you to do it. Children, drag your parents along, get them to do this with you. Right? If these old fellas can do it, there's no excuse why you guys can't. Right? So, what this consists of, the chipper, it's a very simple concept. We start at the top, we work our way down. Nothing fancy about it, no time schemes, we just start at the top and you work your way down. That's why it's called a chipper, because you're going to just chip away at it slowly in your own time. Right, so what we've got 100 squats, 90 sit-ups, 80 star jumps, 70 mountain climbers, 60 star jumps, 50 push-ups, 40 star jumps, 30 burpees, 20 star jumps, and the Casey Elite Martial Arts Special, 10 core complexes to finish off. Alright? Now, this looks intimidating, I know, trust me, but we're doing a little bit of a twist on this. Right? You need a partner for this. If you don't have a partner, you can simply halve the reps that you need to do, 50, 45, 40, so on and so forth, but it's best that you do this with a partner. So, parents, you've got no excuse at this point, your kids are going to want to do this, get on in there with them. The way this is going to work, one partner is going to start doing the exercises. So when we start this, Roger might be the one doing his squats, and while he's doing squats, John's going to be holding a bridge position. Right? And between the two of them, they've got to complete those 100 squats together. Whether that be Roger does 50, John does 50, or Roger does 60, John does 40, they just need to complete 100 reps between the two of them, and then 90 reps between the two of them, 80 reps between the two of them, and so on and so forth. Right? Now, while one partner's exercising, the other partner has a choice of 3 of our static holds. We've got a wall sit, a bridge, and an overhead weighted hold. So we'll be just going quickly before we get into that, we'll be going over all of our exercises. Right? So what we've got squat. So nice and simple. Right? Feet are going to be shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit further apart, but no closer together than shoulder width apart. From there, it's going to keep his back nice and straight, chest forward, his knees are going to push up, he's going to drop down, squat down below his knees, and then standing back up nice and tall. Squatting all the way down, and standing back up. Now, if you've got any knee injuries, ankle injuries, or anything that's going to prohibit you from going down for the full range of motion in that squat, just go down to that point of comfortability, whether that be halfway down, a quarter of the way down. Just make sure you're going at your comfortable point. We're not aggravating any further injuries. Right? Then we've got sit-ups. So, from this position here, sitting down, soles of the feet together, touching the ground behind your head, and sitting back up, touching the ground in front of your feet. Lying back down, touch the ground behind your head, touch the ground in front of your feet. As you start to get tired, really throw your arms forward so you've got that momentum to help you get up. If sit-ups are something that we struggle to do, we can lie down, we do leg raises instead. Right? Keeping the knees nice and straight, lifting your legs all the way up and all the way back down. All the way up and all the way back down. If that's still slightly difficult for you to do, from that exact same position, we do knee tucks. Bring the knees into the chest, shoot the feet out forward. Knees into the chest, shoot the feet out forward. Right, thank you. Then we've got mountain climbers. So, we're going to start in that top push-up position there. Oh, we've got star jumps, star jumps. Right, so we've got star jumps from there. You're going to start with your hands and your feet by your side. You jump your feet out, hands will come up above your head. You jump your feet back in, hands come back to your side. Now, and relax. Now, if you've got any shoulder injuries that prohibit mobility range, just go lift your arms up as high as you can and then come back down. If you can't get all the way up because of mobility issues, just go to that point of comfortability. You can work on mobility at another point in time. Right? So, now we're on to mountain climbers. Right? So, from that top push-up position, right, we're going to have one knee forward and and one leg back at that push-up position there. And we're just going to keep our upper body exactly where it is, and our feet are going to swap positions. Right? Up and through, bouncing back and forward. You see how his shoulders stay where they are, his core's locked on so his butt isn't hanging in the air, and his hips aren't dragging down, his back's nice and straight, and he's just alternating his leg position. Right? When we do this, each time our legs come up, that's one. So if John does this again, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Because I'm nice enough not to make it double reps for you guys. Right? Then we've got star jumps again. We know how to do star jumps at this point. Then we've got push-ups. Right? The dinosaur specialty. Right? From here, he's in the top push-up position. His hands are directly underneath the shoulders. His chest lowers to the floor, keeping that nice flat lateral back. And his arms are going to extend, push all the way to the top. Chest to the floor, pushing all the way up, arms extended at the top. Now if that's something that we're going to struggle to deal with, hop onto your knees, bring your feet up off the floor, but still keeping that nice flat back with your hips forward. So when we go down, the whole body comes down, and then pushing back up in that same position with the chest being the only part of the body that's touched the floor. Then we've got star jumps again. Simple enough to understand. Burpees, right? Very easy. Relax, relax. I got this one. I got to do something here. Right? Burpees, nice and simple. Right? Starting from this standing position here. Right? I'm going to drop to the floor. My whole body's going to be on the floor. I'm going to jump back to my feet. Jump and clap with my hands above my head. So again, drop down. Whole body's on the floor. From here, jump back up to my feet. Jump and clap with my hands above my head. Right? Don't think of it as a push-up. It is not a push-up. Just lie down on the ground and be a sloth for that half a second. Then jump back to your feet, jump and clap with your hands above your head. If you've got wrist injuries, hip injuries, knee injuries that might prohibit you from jumping all the way down, go down on one knee, push yourself out, drop to the floor, get back up however you need to. The burpee is only getting down on the floor and getting back up. I don't care how you get down or get up, just get down and get back up however you need to. Right, then we've got star jumps again, and then we've got the KC Elite Martial Arts Original, the core complex. Right? Now, this consists of 4 basic exercises which we've written up underneath for you. So which one of you lovely gentlemen would like to demonstrate it? Right, cool. So, this consists of 4 basic exercises. A burpee, a push-up, sliding your feet through for a sit-up, lying back down, and then getting up without using your hands, preferably. If you need to use your hands to get up, feel free to do so. So once again, we've got the burpee, a push-up, a sit-up, then lie back down and get up without using your hands. Right? So that is the core complex. That's all of our exercises that we're going to be doing in the chipper. Now, like I said at the start, one partner will be doing these exercises while the other is in one of our static holds. Right? Now, what we've got is we've got a wall sit, the bridge, and the overhead weighted hold. So before we get to the wall, let's show off the bridge. The bridge is nice and simple. Right? Oh, thank you, John. Right? Now, nice and simple. He's going to be on his forearms, elbows are directly underneath the shoulders, and his back is nice and straight. Right? He's got his back straight, he's got his core locked on, he doesn't have his butt hanging in the air, right? And he doesn't have his hips dragging down with that bent arch in the back. Draw your belly button into your back, keep that core locked on, and that nice flat back. I should be able to eat my dinner off of your back at that point. Alright, cool. So that is our bridge. Now if we take a look to the wall, I'm just going to show us how we do a wall sit. So, with the wall sit, it's very simple. Don't worry about the weight plate for now. All he's going to do is going to put his back hard up against the wall, and he's going to sit down like he's sitting down in a chair. Right? He keeps his feet fairly close to the wall. They're not going to be extremely close to the wall, but they're not going to be far away either. We want your feet in the position where once you sit down in that wall sit, your knees should be about perpendicular. So they should make a 90-degree angle. That's the kind of knee angle we want with our knees. Now, if you've got a weight plate and you want to make this harder at home, grab the weight plate, put it on your legs. Right? If you don't have a weight plate at home and you want to make it harder, right, let's take that weight plate off. Whoop. And you've got a small child at home. We sit down, small child goes right up onto the legs there. Alright? So that's our wall sit. Alright, sitting down nice and low. If it's getting really, really hard to keep that lower position there, come up a little bit. But we want to try and maintain that proper perpendicular angle of the knees for as long as possible in the wall sit. And for the last static hold we have the overhead weighted hold. So it's very simple. All you need is a weight plate if you've got one at home. If you've got a medicine ball, that medicine ball will work as well. If you don't have those, fill up some empty milk bottles or water bottles with water and just hold it up above your head. Kettlebells as well, and then just holding it up above your head. Right? Preferably with your elbows locked out. Right? We don't want this resting on your head. Right? We want it all the way up in the air, preferably with your elbows locked out if you can. Right? So that's our overhead weighted hold. You'll be doing one of these 3 static holds while the other partner does their exercise. Now, once you've picked one of those, I want you to stick with that one for the entirety of the chipper. I don't want you to start by doing bridge while your partner exercises and then changing to the wall sit and then changing to the overhead weighted hold. Right? These all work different parts of the body. The bridge works the core, the overhead weighted hold is going to work the chest and the shoulders, and the wall sit obviously going to work those buns. Right? So make sure we stick with one the entire time through. Right? And you just change it up as you need to. Right? You don't have to do the full 50 at one point. Roger might be doing 10 squats, and then he's thinking, no, I've had enough of that. He goes into the bridge, John stands up, he does his 10 squats, and then just swap over. Right? Like I said at the start, you just need to get to that rep scheme collectively between you and your partner. How you get there is completely up to you. Right? So, once again, we've got the 50-year-old, 53 million-year-old dinosaur. Let's see how they do.
Window.
And that is a time of 14 minutes and 50 seconds. Right. Good work, old fellas. That's our chipper done and dusted. Right. Like I said before, if these old fellas can get up on a Saturday afternoon and do this at 50 years old and 53.5 million years old, right, nobody has any excuse not to do these workouts. Right? They're fun, they're challenging. Right? Get up with your parents, your siblings, make it a family challenge. See who can do this the best, so you can do this the fastest. We'd love to see how you guys are doing these workouts, so make sure once you've done them, take a photo of your time, take a photo of your score, even record yourself doing it, upload it onto the members page. We'd love to see it. Keep yourself looking onto the members page and our YouTube channel. We'll be uploading things there shortly and very soon. Good work, old fellas.